That sleek, silver machine, synonymous with danger, sophistication, and espionage, started life as just another luxury car. In 1963, Aston Martin built the DB5 for wealthy gentlemen. Refined, handcrafted, and built for comfort, not chaos. Yet within a single year, this same car would transform into a cinematic legend, the ultimate weapon in James Bond's arsenal. The car that became Bond's dream machine wasn't even a production model. It was a prototype, quietly gathering dust in Aston Martin's factory, known only as DP-21 Schwann. Loaning such a unique car to a film crew seemed risky, yet global publicity won the day. A few mock gadgets and the visionary effects artist John Steers transformed an engineering mule into immortality. When Goldfinger premiered in 1964, audiences gasped. No car had ever been a co-star before. Hidden guns, revolving plates, a bulletproof shield, and the legendary ejector seat made the DB5 not just a car, but James Bond himself. Style, danger, sophistication, all rolled into chrome and leather. Isn't it amazing how cinema can turn reality into legend? Hollywood made it look unstoppable, yet in reality, the DB5 was a luxury grand tourer, 282 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 8 seconds, top speed 145 miles per hour. The guns were flashbulbs, the smoke and oil-fed illusion, the armor painted aluminum. None of it real, yet audiences believed it. Can imagination make fiction feel tangible? John Steers, the same man who later created lightsabers, meticulously engineered every gadget to look real. Tiny propane flashes, smoke screens, and a mechanical ejector seat. Harmless illusions that convinced millions. Even the details mattered. BMT-2116A, the DB5's license plate, became one of cinema's most recognizable symbols. From Goldfinger to No Time to Die, it remains inseparable from Bond himself. Aston Martin initially hesitated to lend the DB5 protective of their cars, but David Brown, the company's owner, recognized the potential free global advertising. One decision, and history was changed. The prototype itself was originally painted a deep donut red, elegant yet too polite for a spy. One can of paint, silver birch, made all the difference, transforming it into a living piece of cinematic art. In reality, 4 DB5S were used for Goldfinger, 2 for filming, 2 for promotion. One was stolen in 1997, never recovered, adding a real-life spy mystery to its legend. By the time Thunderball hit theaters in 1965, the DB5 had evolved, now featuring rear water cannons, jetpack compartments, and sleeker gadgets. Its fame spread further when Corgi released a die-cast model, selling 2.5 million units in a year. Even a miniature DB5 could ignite the imagination of millions. Decades later, the DB5 returned in GoldenEye, reminding the world that Bond may age, but the legend of the Silver Aston remains eternal. In 2020, Aston Martin revived the DB5 in a continuation series, 25 cars built to exact 1963 specifications, gadgets and all, proof that history can be reborn. Beyond cinema, the DB5 has become a cultural icon, featured on stamps, displayed at Buckingham Palace, even driven by royalty. Its engineering legacy endures, inspiring future Aston Martins from the DBs to the Vanquish, proving that a car can be both timeless in design and eternal in imagination. DB5 is more than metal, leather, and chrome. It is a symbol of Bond-level sophistication, of style and danger interwoven. Its growl, captured in Goldfinger's chase scenes, remains one of the most recognizable engine sounds in cinema. Its presence is eternal, appearing in video games, toys, Lego sets, theme parks, advertisements, and more. A car that began as a simple prototype has become immortal. The embodiment of imagination meeting craftsmanship. Isn't that the true power of a legend? The Aston Martin DB5 didn't just drive on the screen, it drove into history, carrying elegance, danger, and timeless cool along with it. Even today, more than half a century after its debut, the Aston Martin DB5 continues to captivate the imagination of millions. It is not just a car, it is a symbol, a cultural icon, a bridge between reality and the fantasy of espionage. Think about it. How many vehicles in history have achieved that level of recognition, where the moment it appears on screen, audiences immediately know who is behind the wheel? Its elegance, its power, its subtle menace, all wrapped in silver birch metallic paint, tells a story without words. Every line, every polished panel, every hand-stitched seam in the interior whispers a tale of meticulous craftsmanship, of designers who understood that a car could be more than transportation. It could be personality, attitude, and identity. And yet, the DB5 is also a reminder of imagination's limitless power. How did a simple prototype, never intended for cinematic fame, become the ultimate spy machine in the collective consciousness of an entire generation? How did a car built for comfort and prestige evolve into a legend that transcends film, toys, games, fashion, and even royal recognition? From its deep growl echoing through winding European roads to the intricate gadgets dreamed up in London workshops, every detail contributes to its enduring aura. Its story is not just about speed or technology, it's about vision, creativity, and the ability to transform ordinary objects into symbols of extraordinary aspiration. And as audiences in the United States and around the world continue to admire it on screens, in museums, and even in miniature corgi models, the DB5 proves a simple truth that some creations, born quietly in a workshop, are destined to become timeless legends, inspiring generations to dream bigger, move faster, and imagine more boldly. Imagine the DB5 gliding across the silver screen, every camera angle carefully chosen to showcase its elegance and power. The way light reflects off its curves, the way the engine growls as it accelerates. Even the subtle click of its gear lever, all of it combines to create a sensory experience that feels alive. Audiences aren't just watching a car, they are witnessing a character with personality, wit, and an aura of mystery. This is the genius of the DB5. It can convey danger, sophistication, and charm simultaneously. Isn't it remarkable that a single machine, built for engineers to test performance, could evoke such emotional connection across generations? It reminds us that design is storytelling, and every detail matters. From the polished walnut dashboard to the sleek chrome accents, every element contributes to the legend. The DB5's legacy extends far beyond the silver screen. In living rooms across America, children recreated its exploits with miniature corgi models, launching tiny villains through ejector seats and spinning revolving license plates. For many, these toys were the first glimpse of adventure, ingenuity, and imagination in action. They weren't just playing with a car, they were stepping into a world where daring plans, high-stakes missions, and technological marvels collided. And for the adults who witnessed the film, the DB5 became a symbol of aspiration, a reminder that luxury, innovation, and courage could coexist. This dual appeal, capturing the hearts of both young and old, is what elevates the DB5 from a simple prop to a cultural phenomenon. Its influence also shaped automotive design for decades to come. Engineers and designers at Aston Martin and beyond studied its proportions, balance, and mechanical excellence, drawing inspiration from the perfect marriage of elegance and performance. The DB5 wasn't just fast or beautiful, it was harmonious, a machine where every component contributed to its presence and performance. Even today, car enthusiasts and collectors measure modern grand tours against the DB5's timeless standards. And beyond cars, its silhouette, its sound, and its aura have become shorthand in American media for sophistication and danger. The instant visual cue for adventure, intrigue, and elegance. How many vehicles can claim that kind of lasting cultural imprint? And yet, despite all this fame, the DB5 retains an element of mystery. The original Goldfinger prototype, complete with its legendary gadgets, was stolen in 1997 and has never been recovered. Even today, enthusiasts speculate about its whereabouts, hidden in private collections, locked away in secret vaults, or perhaps dismantled over time. This unsolved story adds to the car's mythos, reminding us that legends are rarely just about what we see. They are about the stories we tell, the imagination they ignite, and the enduring sense of wonder they create. The DB5 is a testament to the power of vision, creativity, and the human desire to transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. It teaches us that sometimes destiny can take a simple engineering prototype and, with a spark of imagination, turn it into a timeless icon that captivates generations. And so, the Aston Martin DB5 stands not just as a car, but as a symbol of timeless ingenuity, elegance, and daring. From a humble prototype in a quiet workshop to a silver screen legend admired across the globe, it reminds us that greatness can emerge from the most unexpected places. It is proof that imagination, craftsmanship, and vision can transform the ordinary into the extraordinary, and that a single creation can leave a legacy that spans generations. Every curve, every gadget, every cinematic chase tells a story, not just of a spy, but of human creativity at its finest. So the next time you see a silver DB5 gliding down the road or spinning through the streets of a Bond film, remember, you're witnessing history, myth, and magic intertwined. The DB5 is more than a car.